welcome back to Volcano Cards. So today we have a little battle. Today we have a little battle between MetaZoo and Pokemon. I mean, many people compare MetaZoo to Pokemon, especially when it first came out, especially the OG MetaZoo, because of a strong resemblance in the in the artwork, especially the base set Pokemon cards that had that watercolor art style. So yeah, so I decided to, even though MetaZoo, the OG MetaZoo is no longer, now we got a new MetaZoo with a whole different style, more closely related to Lorcana and kind of like similar to One Piece cards. But the old school MetaZoo still had very similar art style compared to Pokemon. The beginning of Pokemon, especially the base hits and stuff like that. So let's do a little battle and see which one compare both, size, description, artwork, and see, see which is the best. I mean, pretty sure most people agree it's Pokemon, especially this pack, the Prismatic Evolution pack. But in case you don't know what MetaZoo is, in case you're not familiar with MetaZoo, here's a little sample of what MetaZoo looks like. This specific set is from the UFO release set. I think it was the fourth set release from MetaZoo, and this is one of the theme packs from the UFO set, the Forest Elemental Queen. So all right, enough chit chat. Let's get right into it and see if we pull any big things, especially from this one right here. Of course, we all know what we want from the prismatic evolutions and the evolutions, especially the Umbreon. But this one, I mean this the Forest Queen is basically the chase card out of this little booster set. All right, let's open this up. See if we can open it without damaging the package so much, because I do want to keep this as minty as possible, since MetaZoo is no longer. All this, you never know with the new MetaZoo actually picking up. They're doing quite well. I mean, the new MetaZoo is doing quite well. They just recently released the newest set, or they're about to release the newest set, but it was called Shadow something, and they sell well. The first set sold well. The base set sold well. The Torrential Tides also sold well. So you never know. The hype is coming back with MetaZoo, and if the hype is big enough, eventually all these old school MetaZoo are gonna jump up in price. So it's a good idea to at least invest now when they're cheap, because MetaZoo right now is really cheap. I mean, you can buy like a lot of the old school chase cards that used to be worth, almost hundreds of dollars, even thousands. You can buy them now fairly cheap. So in the event MetaZoo does grow, you want to make sure you grab you get your hands on one of those potential cards that can go up in value. All right, so let's see what we got here. So okay, so um, since we got like some sort of like starter deck looking like thing, oh, we got a promo card. Not bad. What else we got? Oh, we got a, yeah. Okay, this is like a, okay. So there's like a starter deck looking pack. Okay, we got a promo card. Nice. Not a bad art. Actually, pretty nice art. UFO. It's only one card, so I'm just gonna keep it in the promo pack. All right, nice, beautiful. Let's put her right here for now. There we go. And then we got we got one UFO first edition pack. Nice. Let's put him right here. What do we got here? This is like, oh, we got a coin. Look at that. All right, it's not bad. I mean, MetaZoo used to be. I used to like MetaZoo a lot. I mean, it's a shame they went bankrupt. I mean, I know they have the new MetaZoo now, but the new MetaZoo is completely different. It's like a whole different game. Basically just the name and some of the artwork. I mean, they did bring back some of the artwork from the original set, but in general, it's a whole different game. The old school MetaZoo is what I really liked. So it's like a little booklet on how to play the game and stuff like that. Nice. We got Bigfoot right here from Wilderness. Another set of them. Not a famous set from them. Okay, cool. Rulebook 2022. Nice. And then we got okay, we got a nice okay, so we get her again. Interesting. What's the difference? Any difference? So we get her again in the actual play deck or starter deck, whatever this called. We get her also as a promo. I guess one to play, one to keep a trade or something. Yeah, that's interesting. There's no difference as far as I can tell. All right, that's nice. We get two. And then what do we got here? There's like a. This seems to be like some sort of play mat. I don't know if it's gonna fit all in the camera. I have a little bit of a different setup today because my old camera broke. Yes, cameras do give out once in a while, and now I'm using a different setup and it's not nearly big enough. So yeah, this is not gonna work. Let me see if we can get. Yeah, this is basically yeah, basically like a little play mat. I'll find a little photo online and post it up here so you guys can see it because this is not gonna fit in the whole screen. So it's just a paper play mat. All right, let's start off with I'm gonna keep these two things sealed because like I said, the new MetaZoo is actually doing really good despite what anybody says. I mean, oops, MetaZoo is actually doing well. I mean, the new MetaZoo under Game Curator Labs um, management, they're doing really good. And as I mentioned in my last video of MetaZoo, they're backed up by Richard Garfield, who is the creator of Magic the Gathering. So if Richard Garfield is behind the team, the new meta team of MetaZoo, I have strong feeling that this time around they're gonna do good. So if they do good and the hype increases and they actually gain back what they used to be, I want to keep all these little things, all these old school zoo sealed because it will go up in value for sure. So let's put this one back here. Let's put these two back here, and let's just compare the booster packs. All right. First off, booster packs. I do have to say, MetaZoo has way better quality in booster packs. I mean, their packs are like tough. I mean, you cannot feel them in the camera, but if you can see, this is tough foil. I mean, so in terms of booster pack, I guess material, MetaZoo takes the wing. Now in art style, in art, and actually, the illustration, yeah, Pokemon takes the win. I mean, this prismatic evolution illustration is one of the best Pokemon that's ever released for a booster pack. This booster pack looks beautiful, whereas this looks like a little bit plain, a little bit generic, but the quality is way better. This quality of paper of foil is way stronger than this little flimsy Pokemon paper. All right, let's open off. Let's start with UFO MetaZoo first edition booster pack. I'm gonna use some scissors because I want to keep this as a collectible. So let's open it up with little scissors here as neatly as possible. All right. Nice. Old school MetaZoo. Love the background. I love this like backside of the cards. The new style is like, it's okay, but this is more like unique. All right, we got Burnout, Jolt in the Jog. In case you guys didn't see my last video, I'll post a link down below in case you're interested on the first booster box I opened from MetaZoo, and I explain roughly what MetaZoo is, which is basically is based around urban legends and cryptids and legendary creatures around the United States, like Bigfoot, Mothman. And look at that, we got our first holofoil. Perfect. Iridescent. What? Iridescent orb. Okay. So let's keep this one here so we can compare with one of the. If we get lucky enough, we pull a holofoil from Pokemon. Let's keep this holofoil here so we can compare later. Okay. You can see the art style is like amazing. I love old school MetaZoo artwork. The illustration was just beautiful. Look at this, Suburban. And they were all hand drawn by artists. No major company or major business, but a bunch of artists that sit, in cubicles drawing for the masses. This is legit one of one artists, Kelsey Giacchino. And of course, Pancho is one of the most famous MetaZoo illustrators. Pancho did a bunch of drawing for MetaZoo, and one of the best drawings were from Pancho's illustrations. Let's put this one right here. Let's get a basic card too. Let's get what I guess what could be like a land or energy. I mean, Pokemon doesn't have lands, but they do have energy. So let's leave that one to compare with an energy, and let's get like a common card. Yeah, I guess we can do this one. This one resembles more. This one looks more like a Pokemon card. So let's compare those two. All right, enough to prismatic evolution, which is what most of you guys are probably here for. Let's see if we pull that Umbreon. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna use the scissors since I already have them out. I'm gonna cut from the bottom actually. Yeah, the scissors cut this like butter. I mean the MetaZoo pack was a little bit more rough. I can feel the scissors struggling with the pack. This one is just like butter. All right, see if we can yeah, it's kind of tight. There we go. Oops. Now I got a little nonsense gaming card in case you guys want to scan that code. 1, 2, 3. There you have it. Forget what's the card trick for Pokemon. What is that there? It's like a little damage. Oh, it looks like it has like a little ding. Oh, look at that. The cards have a little ding on the corners. Oh well. I don't remember the card trick for Prismatic Evolution, so we're just gonna go right ahead and show us how they come. Alright, we got Professor's Research. Okay. Downstairs. Hundar. Alright, we got Jenny's Secret Art. Bronzong. Okay. Techno Radar. Alright. Got kind of like a foil. This is, I forgot what the terms are in Pokemon. I haven't been around Pokemon in a while. Reverse foil, I guess this would be the reverse foil. Alright, Amaris, and we have, oh look at that. We actually got an Umbreon. We didn't get the the one we wanted, but we did get an Umbreon. Not bad. Nice. What else we got here? And an energy card. Alright. So let's compare the first two foils. Alright, let's compare size. They seem like around roughly the same size. Is Pokemon bigger? Let me see. Oh, they're like almost identical. Yeah, they're literally identical in size. Okay. They almost feel like the same paper. Same thickness also. Yeah. Like, well, Pokemon does have like a little gloss to it. I mean, maybe it's because this is like a foil one. Let me see if I can get a basic one. Yeah, they do have a little bit more of a gloss to them, whereas MetaZoo is mostly matte, like more like a matte finish. So I don't know. I mean, they look fairly similar. Description on the middle, the artwork. We got the life points and HP on the corners right here. Little symbols. I don't know. You guys be the judge. I'm a sucker for old school MetaZoo, so I'm always gonna kind of lean more towards MetaZoo. It's just I thought it's very unique what they did, especially with the red borders. A lot of people don't like the red borders, but I thought that was like very unique. It was very very MetaZoo. So all right, those are the foils. Comment below if you prefer Umbreon or the iridescent orb from MetaZoo. That foil looks cool though. It has like a little cosmic little galaxy stars, like a comet right there. Not bad at all. And then let's check out like what would be like it's just like a basic card, like a common. This is not a common. Let me see if I can find a more similar common. Yeah, I guess this one will do. Yeah, the commons, like you see, it's almost the same like style and artwork, like the watercolor kind of art. This could easily pass as a Pokemon. I mean, if you put this right here, like just imagine this artwork right here. Like nobody would guess, nobody would think twice. It's not a Pokemon. Like this can be like I don't know, Dugon or a mix between Dugon and maybe Seadra or something like that. Yeah, the art styles look very similar, especially in some of the cards. And then let's see what will be like considered like I guess the energies of the mana of the land. Yeah, Pokemon is very generic. They almost have the same thing for everything, which is kind of like boring. They do change. They do have like foil ones, but for the most part, it's just the same energy cards for every pack. Whereas MetaZoo do change. I mean, so MetaZoo is, in this case, MetaZoo is more closely related to like Magic the Gathering. I mean, they do have lands and stuff like that where Pokemon. I guess it's not fair to compare the lands with energies because this would be more of a fair comparison with something like Magic the Gathering, who uses also like some sort of like land system. All right, well there you have it. That is MetaZoo. This is Pokemon. Comment below which one do you prefer, or if you think it's like the quite. I like both of them. I like both of them. I lean more towards MetaZoo because of like nostalgia, but in the end, Pokemon is Pokemon, and it would always be Pokemon. There you have it, guys. Thank you again for watching. Please like and subscribe, and until next time, peace.